This fall, the Celebrity Series of Boston is bringing back the Street Piano Project that was such a crowd pleaser here in 2013. From September 23rd to October 10th, Street Pianos Boston will feature 60 reclaimed pianos custom decorated by local artists. The worldwide street pianos movement started back in 2008, reaching over 10 million people worldwide. More than 1,500 pianos have already been installed in over 50 cities across the globe, each bearing the same simple invitation, "Play me, I'm yours." Here now to explain further are Gary Dunning, President and Executive Director of the Celebrity Series of Boston, and Amanda Baldi, one of the Street Piano Boston artists. Welcome to Neighbor Network News.
Thank you. Good to be here.
So let me start by asking you, Gary. This is a tremendous international project, and it's tell us about why the Celebrity Series decided to get involved with this twice.
Well, we first did it in 2013, which was our 75th anniversary as an organization, and we wanted to thank Boston and Bostonians for their support over the decades. And I'd seen street pianos in a couple of cities, and I thought it was the perfect celebration for Boston. It had never been done here before. It's such a musical city, and it's such a vibrant visual arts city that the combination seemed ideal. And indeed, it really took off. We had over 500,000 participants last time, and I think we'll probably break that record this time.
All right, now, Amanda, you were one of the ones who decorated a piano.
Yes.
You did it before, and you're doing it again this time.
Yeah.
How are you approaching that differently? I imagine that the first time you didn't really know what the reaction was going to be, or am I putting words in your mouth?
No. So in 2013, my original concept was that I wanted the piano to call to people, and I wanted it to be responsive to the pianist who was sitting there. So my original concept was that I wanted it to have puppets or a moving component. Now, I did that very analog. I tied the puppets to the hammers inside the piano, and they moved.
Wow.
But this time I wanted to kind of push the envelope a little bit. And I partnered with Vecna Technologies, who is also my employer, and they're a robotics company.
Oh my goodness.
What we're doing this time is we're making the piano completely responsive to the pianist or to passersby, so that the puppet inside of the piano will actually see somebody come and sit down, and it will wake up, and then it will begin to dance.
Wow. Well, Boston is a tech city as well, so that's...
Right.
Now, Gary, one of the things I noticed about the coverage of the Street Piano Project here is reporters very naturally focused on some random person sitting down and playing the piano and people gathering around, and but I didn't see that much coverage of the artists, how the things were decorated. And as Amanda said, everybody that I've interviewed before is saying, how can I coax people to do that? Do you find this, or that the artistic, that they get their due, or,
We certainly hope so. And certainly on the website, which is streetpianosboston.org, all the pianos will have a picture of the piano. You'll be able to upload your picture of that piano. It'll have links to the artist. It'll have information and biography about the artist. And also our partners, our community partners that are helping us locate the pianos, take care of the pianos, make sure they're maintained properly in inclement weather, and all of that. So it really is a multi-layered sort of community engagement project. And that's the genesis of the whole project itself, which is to, in a sense, stop people from just rushing by a space in the city and engage them visually. What's this piano doing here? What does it look like? Certainly engage them when the piano starts, not the piano, but some character starts dancing. And then indeed, the joy of it really is when people do sit down and start playing. People, you don't know who played the piano. You don't know who studied it at one point in their life, or who plays it brilliantly, or who can barely master chopsticks.
Yeah.
But other people stop by, and all of a sudden strangers are talking to each other. And that is one of the key goals for the project and for Celebrity Series, is to say that the arts are for everybody. Everyone can participate in the arts. Maybe not everyone can be a world-class artist performing on Symphony Hall stage, but everyone can absolutely participate and enjoy it and take some joy out of it and share it with others. And so for those 18 days, we really hope every Bostonian stops by a piano, takes a look at it, looks on the website and goes and visits as many of the pianos as they can. They'll be in every neighborhood in Boston.
Speaking of that, I just mentioned some guy, I think, played them all or tried to play them all, and it's documented on the site.
On the first time,
I said, "Wow, this is a phenomenon. You know, this is going to beat Pokemon Go." You know, but tell me, did you ever secretly hang out by your piano? And you know, what was that like? I mean,
it was really surreal. So I guess, you know, as an artist, you have a special relationship with the art that you produce. And so when you release it to the wild, as I call it, it's really the community that makes it their own. And so you kind of have to detach yourself. So yes, I did go once to just sit and watch and to see people interact with it. And it was great because I didn't want them to know that I had any part in creating that piano. I wanted them to just engage with it and to really enjoy it and to express themselves using it. So so it was a really great lesson in learning how to release your art and to let other people just really enjoy it.
Because I imagine that there's plenty of people who don't keep up on the arts and didn't see it in 2013. And it is bizarre to see this wildly decorated piano in the middle. And then it does say in big, you know, "Play me, I'm yours," right?
It's one of the very few things that Luke dictates to both the artist and to us. You know, he wants the words "Play me, I'm yours" on the piano somewhere. And it really is a heartfelt invitation to say, no, I'm here. I'm just sitting here for you. Come activate me. Come play with me. And then we just see what happens. The one thing that we've chosen very carefully is we don't program the pianos at all. People do whatever they want, and it's been everything from dance parties last time to people bringing their bands to choral groups coming to people doing pub crawls around the different pianos in the different neighborhoods. And so that's the exciting part for us, is to just see what Bostonians make of it, because I think they'll have a great time and they'll really enjoy it, and it will celebrate the arts and live performance, which is, for Celebrity Series, that's why we exist.
Okay, well, there's so much more to ask you about, but we'll let people discover these places for themselves. The pianos are not going to be in the neighborhoods where the artists are that created them, typically, right?
Not necessarily. We just make a sort of a random selection. Partly it's finding the right location.
Poor Amanda doesn't know where her thing is going to end up.
We'll know within a few weeks.
All right, so people can go to the web. That's part of the suspense.
Go to the website and begin to see it. We'll start making it. We've announced the artist. We'll next announce the locations. Obviously, there's a lot of negotiation with various city agencies and departments about permits and all that sort of thing.
And you only have 60. You had 75 last time, or 60, so they're at a premium. I get you, everybody is wanting one.
Everyone wanted one, and that's great that we got it in every neighborhood, and so it'll be a lot of fun.
All right, Amanda, thank you very much. Everybody look out for your electronic one. Gary, thank you for bringing this and bringing Luke to this area and this project. Thank you very much.
Thank you.